Damn it. See, I shouldn't have watched the trailer. You watch the trailer and it's almost like seeing the movie. Damn it. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. If you notice over the last, since I got the projector, that I've been doing a lot of videos on it because, well, first off, the amount of effort and savings and the amount of effort that I put into making sure that I got the right one and the right company. Because my friends were going to take a lot of these. A lot. The sim racers, I know everyone, basically, this is the solution that everyone's been waiting for. Now, you can put you can take $1,000 and buy, VR2, PlayStation VR2. And again, I've experienced all of those. For me, the number one drawback is I wear glasses. And I actually ruined a pair of glasses. I did a video on that. I ruined a pair of glasses playing with my buddies. And his glass lenses were rubbing against my glass lenses. And I could hear it and feel it, but I didn't pay any attention until I got out in the car and the sun was kind of like over here, right? Where I had to put my sun visor down. And I could see that I had right in the middle of my glasses, right dead center. So, and if you have the lenses made and put in the holder, then you can't have your friend put them on. Otherwise you have to go through the headache of taking the lenses in and out. It was uncomfortable after wearing it for an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was too hard to go, here, let me see the controller, here, you take the controller, here, you do this part. You know what I mean? It was just too hard to do that, swapping it off. And it was, it has its limited function, but it's kind of a gag thing. Okay? The triple screen setup, again, what does that do for you? What do 3 screens when you're sim racing? And I know right now there has to be 100,000 people out there right now that are either using or planning on using a triple screen setup of one size or another. And there are numerous companies selling the mounts to hold your monitors. Okay? I mean, it's a literal marketplace, because in order to get a screen big enough and to surround you where you feel like you're having some kind of a peripheral experience, right? Then they basically, you have this angle, and that angle, and then your software makes them all fit together, but you're always going to have that seam. And again, I've seen some online where they put almost like a screen material down there so that they didn't have that line, and it actually lined up with the A-pillar, okay? Yeah, that's okay, but now what do you have? You have this great big unit that is unusable for anything else. Now you could probably play like Borderlands or Call of Duty in there, and it might be cool, but it could also be quite disorienting, and it's not going to help your shooting one single bit, because you're not going to be looking around like this. You're turning with your character. You're not doing this. It's a good way to die, right? Sit still, turn your head. Are you going to watch movies on it? I sincerely doubt it. Unless you're just going to watch them in the middle, and now you have a limited view. I mean, it just doesn't work for me. So neither one of those options work. And I got the 75-inch Samsung at the beginning of 2016, end of 2015. October or November or December of 2015. And the way we had it set up is I could slide my rig where my face was basically, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4.5, 5 feet away. Eyeballs dead center in the middle of the screen. And I played for, I don't know, about 15 or 20 minutes, and I was smoking it. My perception of where the apex was, being able to look further down the road, yeah, it was fucking awesome. But then I realized something even more important. After actually it took probably a couple of days of racing where I was like, man, this is shit. It had a very thin black bezel, about like this. And my room is designed for gaming. This is why it's uniform blue, and I have the blackout stuff, right? I never saw the edge. I never saw the edge of that TV when I'm racing, ever. And I realized, and I was kind of shocked a little bit when I thought about it, and so I tried it with other people. And I would let them race for a while, and then I would ask them, so did you ever see the edge of the TV? And I would kind of go like this, and they said no. No one has ever said that they ran out of peripheral or whatever, okay, and saw the edge of the TV, where here's my room now, where it goes from TV over here to room. No one ever had that experience, ever. And from that point on, I knew that it was going to be a big screen. Now, I have a 150-inch projector because I couldn't see doing anything with an AWOL Vision that wasn't top of, you know, their best top-of-the-line machine. This is it. I'm stuck on this one. It's gonna, and I'd have to spend $9,000 or $12,000, I believe, to match the specs of the AWOL Vision 3500. That's no shit. Because I looked and I experienced touchy-feely kind of thing, you know what I mean? And the color, the brightness, you know, just so much about it. And I can tell you right now, when I pull my rig up there, I'm a little further away. Never saw the edge. And it was like being, I mean, it was awesome because when I'm sitting in the little Honda with my, and it's a kind of it's an open, kind of like an open wheel car, but it has these little fenders on top. It was almost, it looked like I was driving the car. It was almost the size of a damn car because the screen's so wide. It's only a 120-inch screen because I couldn't get the 150 in here. It wouldn't work. I wouldn't be able to get the screen high enough or my projector low enough where I could use the whole screen. It just wasn't going to happen. Kind of sucked, you know what I mean? Plus, this is a nut. This takes up so much of my room down here. Yeah, I I had so many of these things sold. Fuck. Right now, I'm waiting for some software fixes and learning exactly everything. I just now experienced another little thing where, out of the blue, for no reason, I'm watching a show, and it's always when it goes flick and does a scene change. I noticed it when it would do it going out of a menu or into a menu, but then I started paying attention. It was doing it during a show. Not really so much going from TV show to commercial or from commercial to TV. Very rare. But a lot of times now, when it switches scenes, it will show the resolution that your video is playing at that moment. It just pops up and gives you the information. So that'll all be fixed. It's just software. It's like anything else, you know what I mean? My fucking iPhone sucks too. You know what I mean? God, I can't tell you how many times I've been screwed by Apple with their damn software updates. Or iTunes. Of course, we won't go there. That's a horror story all on its own. But yeah, that's why I've been doing the videos. This was a long time coming, and I have a lot of friends that are letting me be the first adopter. They always have. I'm always going to be the first adopter. I'm always going to be the one that does the guinea pig, you know what I mean? But I don't mind. I don't mind. I get shit like that installed.